Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. NinjaGuyVR here, and man do we have an awesome start of 2024 in terms of VR gaming. You know, we got Underdog that came out last month, which is an awesome indie game. We've got the Legendary Tale that just came out on PSVR 2, and then we've got the announcement of Metro Awakening, which is going to come out on every major VR platform, and I'm very excited for Stranger Things that's coming out at the end of the month. But with all of that, I'm also excited about Next Fest. So for people who don't know, Next Fest is an event that's happening 3 times a year, organized by Steam. And what they do is that they showcase a bunch of indie games that is coming out soon on their store. And what the dev can do is that they can release a demo, to show what the game is all about. And this year, or this time around, we've got a total of 22 VR games, and I took the whole week to play them all. I'm very excited to talk about them, tell you which one I like, which one I didn't like, which one that I like so much that I wish listed, So yeah, let's go ahead, grab a cup of coffee, and let's talk about all of these games, guys. So the first game that I tried is Archery Red. It is made by Simplicity Games and it is stated to be coming soon. So the game is basically an archery simulator. At first I wasn't too impressed because all you have to do is hit these targets and go level to level, and at the end of the level you're graded with a score. But later on in the game, you actually encounter enemies and they shoot back at you. You can hit their arrows to to deflect them, and then you can move around to dodge these arrows. So it gets a little bit more fun. I have encountered a weird glitch where all of the music, we're all playing all together, like on top of each other, which was really annoying. But other than that, it is pretty fun. Not a game that I could see myself playing, but I could see a lot of people enjoying this one. ArcSine is a game made by Prop Logic, and it is stated to be releasing on February 19, 2024. It is a puzzle platformer, and when I first started the tutorial I was very confused and didn't really understood how to play it. It felt really clunky, but as soon as I started understanding, man, this game is super fun. There's a lot of level also for this demo, and I'm a real sucker for platformers, and this really delivered. I've got this one on my wish list and I can't wait for it to be released. Beat the Beats is a game made by Parallel Circles and it's stated to be coming soon. It is a game in body combat style, but you have to go through the rhythm to do your movement. You can punch, jab, hook, and dodge in this one. You have 3 songs available for the demo, and I had a lot of fun. I really like the colors in the game, and it's a very stylish game. It's just that there's already a lot of rhythm game out there, right? But this one, it still stands out. It doesn't feel clunky or anything like that. So if you're looking for another rhythm game, this one might be for you. BlackForge is a game made by Mana Brigade and it is coming on Q2 2024. It is a crafting game where you play as a blacksmith and you have to craft tools and weapons for this guy who comes in once in a while, and he gives you tasks, then he goes away, then you have to do the weapons, and then when he comes back he's expecting you to complete these tasks. And the way that they teach you how to do these things is pretty good. I like the the flow that it's going. They don't give you any timers, and it's just a pretty good looking game. So I've encountered one bug while playing this one, and it wasn't too bad because my progress was saved, so when I restarted my game it came back right on it. So there's a little bit of polish to be done, but this one I feel like it's going to be doing very well when it comes out. Brazen Blaze is a game made by My Dearest Inc. and it's coming in 2024. It's a 3v3 hero shooter and puncher. So basically you can shoot people, but it's also very useful to go close to them and punch them. So the game was in open beta for the whole week during the Next Fest, and you had 1 map available along with 5 characters that you could play. The learning curve was kind of hard. Like, I wasn't winning too much, and I feel like there were already a lot of really good players in there. So hopefully, they can balance this out so newcomers don't have too much of a hard time in the game, but it is a very difficult learning curve. Chernobyl Again is a game made by Vimagineo SPZoo and it is stated to be coming soon. I really like Chernobyl stuff and I expected this one to be an horror game, but I was surprised. Maybe later in the game you do get horror stuff, but it is more of a puzzle game. So basically you time travel back to before the Chernobyl event happened, the big nuclear explosion, and you have to do something about it. I don't remember if you have to prevent it or not, but it is very cool, going back in time and trying to figure these things out. The puzzles were like somewhat difficult, but the flow was still pretty good. Dyschornia Chronos Alternate Dual Edition is made by Izanagi Games and My Dearest Inc. and it is stated to release in March 27, 2024. The game is already on MetaQuest if you can't wait, but it is a visual novel and it is very good quality, you know, the same kind of quality you'd find in a flat screen visual novel game. The graphics are good, the music is good, and they have an intro anime that is very immersive. And the story will get you hooked, you know, you're this detective that has to figure out why the founder of a city that is crimeless just got killed. Escape Simulator VR is a game made by Pine Studio and it's coming soon. You know, a name like Escape Simulator, they got big shoes to fill, but they did. It's a really good escape room type of game. They gave you 3 escape rooms during the demo, and I think that you can play them multiplayer, although I played them alone. They give you a 15-minute timer for every room, but you can continue your run even if the timer run out. And looks like there's going to be a total of 40 rooms that you can play in the full game. I had a few issues at first when I played, but what's nice is that they made an update during my play session and it actually went better after that update. Farcaster is a game made by Intent H Studio and it's coming in 2024. Man, this game has so much potential, but it has so many issues, which is really unfortunate. The game starts where you're on this platform and you have to shoot a lot of enemies while dodging bullets, and it was crazy, man. Like, I just have to move around, I had to be on my knees sometimes, and I really felt like John Wick, you know. But the game is so hard, it's crazy. Like, I had it on medium difficulty and I had to put it on easy and I was still having a hard time. There's not enough checkpoints, there's really cheap kills for some reason. Like I said, the game has a lot of potential, but I really hope that they do some more improvements on it. Happy Hour Hero is a game made by Flop and it is coming on February 16, 2024. It is a bartender simulator and all you have to do in the demo is beat your own high score. I really hope that there's some kind of story mode or, you know, campaign mode in the game because, you know, it is fun, but there's not really like a big reason to continue playing for hours because all you have to do is do these drinks. You know, you can do martinis, you can do beer, you can do shots, and you have a meter that depletes if your clients are not satisfied. And for some reason, it was always depleting fast while I was, you know, doing everything correctly. So I don't really understand how to keep this meter up. But other than that, you know, it was fun. It's just that there's not really a reason for me to continue playing. Hopefully, there's a reason in the full game. Hush in Search of Dominic Ward is a game made by Friendly Fish Games LLC and it's stated to be coming soon. The game just shows you a quick intro, you know, it's kind of like just a test to know if the game will run well on your computer. So I don't really have anything to say about it because I didn't really play the game. It is said that it's a co-op game and will have puzzles and, you know, kind of like The Room, I'm assuming, but I really don't know much about this one, so it's all I can tell. Kit Pilot is a game made by Flamingo Simulation Systems and it is stated to be coming soon. And I can tell you guys, this one is a winner. I've put it on my wish list and I'm really looking forward to that one. Basically, you control this toy plane with your hand and you have to move it around. And the way they show you the tutorial is very relaxing. You know, they show you clouds with nice music and you play your plane around and things like that. And then when you have to do like the time attack, it gets a lot harder and a lot more arcadey, and that's really up my alley. So guys, don't sleep on this one. Check it out. Kid Pilot, I really want to play that one. Level Up Your Body is a game made by WinMDKS and it is releasing on February 29, 2024. It is kind of like a mix of Les Mil's body combat and Synth Rider. So you have to punch and then you have to follow your glove with certain paths. It's kind of like a cool concept, but it didn't really grip me. You know, like I said, there's just so many rhythm game out there. And this one, it didn't really stood out. And also, when I was recording, for some reason, the resolution was really bad. But yeah, only one song was available. I tried it a few times on medium, one time on hard, and it was fairly easy, you know, so I think that there's other rhythm game that you should try before this one. Mixture is a game made by Play With Fire and it is currently in a to be announced state. And this is another one that I've put on my wish list. Man, it's so fun. You basically control 2 characters. The one that you're seeing there, which you can fight and jump and play around, this is the guy that you move with. But then you're like this kind of like alchemist god where you can mix some potions, throw them at enemies and throw them at other things to do puzzles. So, you know, it kind of like has a Moss vibe. But it's definitely out there. Check it out. It's a top quality game and I definitely recommend it. Space Drop is a game made by Mike Peterson Odania and it's coming in 2024. Now, completely opposite to Mixture, I am not recommending this one. You know, I really like arcade game, but this one is just, you know, very bland. Like, they made 3 levels and they all feel the same, you know, all the same kind of mechanic, all the same kind of objects. What you have to do is basically hit these green blocks to get a better score, and you have to reach the end, you know, without getting hit too many times. But sometimes, you know, like I was moving and I couldn't reach one of the blocks, like as if there was like an invisible wall. And sometimes I would hit a green box and it just wouldn't work for some reason. And you know, when I'm moving, I don't know if it's like intentional, but I just have to hold the button and just moving around, and you know, I don't even know why there's a button for that. Anyway, I think that this game has a lot of work to be done, and it's not really in a good state right now, in my opinion. Sushi Ben is a game made by Big Brain Studios Inc. and it is releasing in 2024. It's a game that I actually already finished on Viveport, so if you want to play it, it's available there and on MetaQuest, and I highly recommend this one. It's a game that is about 6 to 8 hours and I had so much fun. It is a story-oriented game, but it is very cozy and you have some very cool mini games like fishing, ping pong, ghost hunting, and you know, the story is just fun. It's very anime style, so you know, if this is up your alley, then this is for you for sure. The Great Ocean is a game made by Actrio Studio and it is coming soon. You know, the game is an open world type of game where you do research and take care of the ecosystem. It is very unique and very relaxing. You know, you control this submarine in the ocean and you have to do all of these tasks, and you're not forced to go in any path. You have quests, you have side quests, and yeah, I had fun with this one, but for some reason, one of the quests, I don't know if it was bugged, but when I click on it, it said to be localized, and I just couldn't continue. It wouldn't let me pick up what I needed to put at a certain place, and it ended there. So yeah, I would love to play some more open world game like that for sure. The Obsessive Shadow is a game made by Sleepy Dog Studios and it is coming soon. I really hate this game, and it is not because it's a bad game, it's just that it's a scary game, and oh my gosh, I'm probably never gonna play this game again. You should see my note. All it says, it's nope, nope, nope. But yeah, man, this is a jump scare game, and you have to like put your flashlight into windows and find the obsessive guy. And you know, if you don't find him in time, he just jump scared right at you. And oh my gosh, I tried it twice. I regret doing it twice, man. Oh my gosh, you should have seen my reaction. It was priceless. But anyway, if you like this type of game, or if you want to scare your brother or something, this is the game for that. True Boxing VR is a game made by KLAN Games and it is coming in Q1 2024. It is basically a boxing game, but it isn't really good, to be honest. So the guy never blocks his face, so all I have to do is just punch his face over and over, and that worked. I tried to block some of his moves, but it doesn't register. Like, he always hit me whatsoever. And sometimes I'd hit his stomach and he would still have the face punch animation. I've recently reviewed a Mutant Boxing League, and this is way better. I would recommend you play that instead of True Boxing, because yeah, it just didn't work well. Vestiges Fallen Tribes is a game made by Z.O.N.A Dev Studio and it is releasing in 2024. I think it's a good game, and you know, the reason why I say that is because it's an online game. I tried finding a match for 10 minutes 2 times, but you know, to be fair, it was early on the Sunday morning and I just couldn't find anybody, unfortunately. I did some practice matches and I really enjoy what it is. You know, basically you have to select a card and then it goes in real-time fighting. And I did wishlist this one, you know, like I'm into strategy game and I want to see where this game is going, so I'm looking forward to it. Whitewater VR Extreme Kayaking Adventure is a game made by Adam Horvat and it is coming soon. It is a game about kayaking, of course, and you know, it is a simulator game. I did a lot of canoe in my life, and I didn't really register as well as when I do canoe. You know, there's a lot of simulator game that does it really well, like ping pong or boxing, right? Like, it really feels like you're in there. But this one, I just personally didn't feel it. You know, I was rowing and it wasn't registering all the time for some reason. But you know, I think that people would really enjoy this one. But for me, like, I just didn't feel like I was doing the proper kind of like rowing when I was doing rapids for some reason. Z.O.N.A Origin is a game made by A Gaming Plus and it is releasing in 2024. Now this one is really fun and it really stands out because it's kind of like the same quality that you see like in these popular VR games. So you know, you have your gun you have to defeat zombies, but you also have to defeat, you know, regular people. And in this demo, you had to find an artifact and then bring it back to the starting point. The gun mechanics works really well. You know, these developers know what they're doing, and it's very cool. There's kind of like a paranormal aspect towards the game because there's these bubbles that you have to be careful not to hit and things like that. Very, very promising title. I think that this one you shouldn't miss out on it because it's, you know, this kind of like AAA title that people in VR are looking for usually, so check it out. So guys, this was my impression on all of the games that release on the first Next Fest of this year. Hopefully you enjoyed, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comments and I'll definitely cover every Next Fest event that's out there because I really enjoy doing it. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and yeah, I would like to hear your thoughts on all of these games if there's any that caught your interest or anything like that, so let me know. But until then guys, see you on the next video and have a good one. Bye!